it's Katie and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look I'm wearing right here. I got my hair dyed today back to kind of my more natural color, so I got a lot of the red. It's being removed, but actually my friend Alexa, who's also on YouTube, did it and I think she did a great job, so I just wanted to shout her out. I'm linking her channel down below. She's an actual makeup artist, so I highly recommend that you check her out. Anyways, yeah, I hope that you like this video. I am doing more of like a casual talk through type of tutorial, so if you are familiar with my channel and how I do tutorials typically with the voiceovers and stuff, just let me know down below if you like this better or that better. I just would like to know. So without more talking, let's just get into the video. I did already prime my eyes using MAC's Paint Chili Paint Pot, as I usually do, so I'm just gonna go on straight to the eyes. I'm using the L'Oreal La Palette Nude 2 today because I think this is seriously just like the best like mauve colored palette, at least that I have. I think it has some really pretty shades. It is one of those, you know, kind of Naked 3 cool tone purple, pink, rose gold type of palettes, but this one just definitely has more in terms of the mauvey purple colors. It's definitely a little bit darker, so that's why I really like this one. Personally, I'm obsessed with like mauve colors. I feel like I've done a few looks using these shades already, but might as well add one more. Just to start off, I'm taking this shade. It's like the fourth shade in the palette, and it's more of a brown, and I am just going to be putting that in the crease to begin deepening up. Now it's quite a dark shade, so it's really going to deepen things up, but that's fine. That's what I want. Now I'm trying my best to keep this pretty rounded. I want this to be like a halo eye effect because I just think that that is the most flattering on my eye shape personally. So that's what I'm going for. And I really just want this shade to be in the whole crease and even a little bit down onto the lid. And now I do want to start getting some of the mauve tones in there. So I'm taking the second to the last shade, which is this purple, on a clean brush. Come on, Katie. This, right? And I'm going to take it on this little blender brush, and I'm going to start placing that in the outer and inner portions of my eye. And I do want to build this up to where it's like obviously purple. You dwell somewhere I know. And then using that brush, I just like wipe it off a bit, and using the semi-clean brush, just continue to round that shape. Now for the center of the lid to start, I'm actually going to brighten it up a little bit after, but I'm taking the darker shade right here that's a little bit shimmery and just placing that on the lid. This is a very pretty like mauve purple taupe beautiful frickin' shade and I like it quite a bit. Lastly, I am going to take this pink shade over here, the matte pink, on a little brush. And I'm going to highlight using that. I filled in my brows with a new pencil today. One of the Wet n Wild ones. I kind of like it. They're very creamy, which makes them apply fast. It does make the product get used up pretty quickly, but considering it was on sale for like $1.79, I don't mind if I go through that pretty quickly. And I'm going to take a bit of this to the inner corner as well. I actually think I'm going to just leave it like this. I was going to brighten up a bit more, but I think what I'm actually going to do is do like a rose gold pop in the inner corner. But first I'm going to move on to the face. So I already applied my moisturizer and sunscreen earlier. So I have on the Clinique Super City Block, which I kind of like to use as a bit of a primer. And then I'm just going to be taking this Becca Ever Matte primer, just a tiny bit, put it on my nose and kind of oily area, because I'm currently going through a bit of a crisis called none of my foundations match me except for one that I don't really like that much, because I got a tiny bit tan out in this summer sun. So I think I'm going to be using a mix of these two. I have the Garnier BB cream for a combination to oily skin, but I find that this gets very oily very fast. Like when I initially apply it, it seriously looks beautiful, but like I just find that it's not long lasting enough for me. So I think I'm going to mix it just with a tiny bit of my Clean Matte from Covergirl just to see if this helps. I don't know if it will, but maybe it will. So we're just going to try. So like it looks like I have a ton, but since they're BB creams, it's a bit lighter coverage, so let's just slap this concoction on my face. And I'm going to blend with a beauty blender. Spring's coming, it starts to show. Something that looks nice. It definitely kind of just gives a nice sheer wash, which is kind of what I like, but I'm going to obviously go in with concealer because the eyes are quite dark. And I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer because that's just what I like to use when I want flawless skin. I'm almost out of this and I'm so sad because I purchased the Naked Skin one, and so I am going to have to use that, but it's just not as good as this one, guys. I feel like if you have oily skin, the NARS one is a million times better. I've been using tea tree oil on my face. I'm going to do a skincare routine video, but it definitely has helped with my breakouts. Like at least getting them to go away faster and they hurt less. Like it actually helps them not hurt. I don't know if I'm making that up like a placebo, but I feel that way. Alright, so now I'm just going to set my face. I need to just bring everything I need over here so I don't have to keep getting up. I did go ahead and set my face using my RCMA No Color Powder, but I didn't press record, so here we are. For the eyes, I did decide to go with a nice, super bright inner corner. So I'm going to use the shade Pink Champagne from the Anastasia travel palette thing. But this is a permanent shade, so you can get it. It's seriously like my favorite eyeshadow shade ever, I think. I don't even wear it that much, but like just a gorgeous shade. It's like such a light color, and I feel like a lot of times with glittery shades like this, you get fallout, you get like a pale wash of color, but with this one, I feel like that it just sticks. You don't get a ton of fallout, and you get the shade that's promised. This is like a weird choice of brush to use. What am I doing? I think I'm honestly just taking this like halfway in. It's gonna be a rose gold star in the sky. Kind of like it. I like it. I can't do a ton of glow on my face, but I can put shimmer in my eyes. So, boom. I'm gonna make myself look less like a freak. I'm gonna take some of the brown and the purple shades from before and put that on the lower lash line. That smoked out like real far on the bottom. Ooh. Not gonna lie though, kind of into it. Kind of like a semi-dead look, you know, put some extra purple under there. Now I am going with mauve tones everywhere, so I'm going to take this Dallas bronzer blush situation from Benefit, and I'm going to use that as a mix of a bronzer and a blush. I seriously can't get enough of this palette. I don't know if it's available anymore, but obviously all these shades are. Oh my god, my phone is crazy. It like does. Do you hear that? Siri just turned on and I didn't say, hey Siri. Oh, I got my hair dyed today if you're wondering why that's there. And I have no intention of washing it before going out, so. And then I'm going to take a bit of Rocketeur. And I'm going to put that on the cheeks just to give them a little bit more of a pinky purple shine, shimmer, something. This whole look is pretty extra right now. Like it's really extra. To tone this down just a little smidge, I'm going to take my Makeup Forever setting spray and just do my usual. I love this stuff. Love, love, love it. I really want to try the Boscia one. I don't know if the Boscia one's new or if like I just haven't heard of it, but it's like the white charcoal mattifying one. But I mean, I do like this. And I'm just gonna pat it in with the Beauty Blender a little bit to blend these cheeks. I'm just gonna go ahead and do lips now so I can go do mascara off camera. But when I was contemplating mauve lips, only one thing came to mind, and that is the Colourpop and Kathleen Lights collab in the shade Lumiere. It's a really pretty mauvey pink purple shade, and I'm just lining my lips first with MAC Soar, which I think is a very similar color. And I'm going to go off camera and apply the Retro Glam mascara from Rimmel because it gives you voluminous, pretty lashes. And that's what. Well, this is the completed look. I hope that you enjoyed it. I think this is a fun look to do for summer, even though it is a little bit more on the darker purple side. I just think it complements very nicely with all like the super neon colors. I really like the little pink champagne pop of color or whatever. I don't know, I just really like it. I think purple is very flattering, especially if you have brown eyes, brown hair like me. And yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!